countries is US going to bomb before Trump receives his Nobel Peace Prize? Yeah, Americans are usually very tense and stressed. Europeans actually a lot more chill and relaxed. I've noticed it's because they typically have wine with breakfast and lunch and dinner. Well, the most relaxed are people in the all-inclusive resorts. Anywhere they go, there is a glass of margarita in their hands. Actually, people say that you forget all your troubles in Mexico. Yeah, alcohol-induced memory loss. I was actually considering starting day drinking, and looking at the faces of my coworkers on Zoom calls, I'm not the only one. What, you think it's coffee in your coworker's cup? Yeah, no one gets that perky from coffee. Americans are bad at taking vacation. We take what we call working vacation. It means you're not having any fun. No work is getting done either. You know who I'm talking about. That guy in a hotel pool talking on his phone about JP Morgan business projection. That lady in the museum sitting with her laptop on a bench while her kids are climbing a statue. That man on a beach in speedos but dress shirt and tie, frantically trying to remember how to set Zoom background. They're so dedicated to their work. Oh my God. You know what you should be dedicated to while on vacation? To having fun. I mean, does it even count as a vacation if you can still remember your work password when you come back? And when they come back, they start complaining about vacation. The sun was too bright. The weather was too hot. The ocean had fish in it. Yeah. Oh, what else should I tell you? When I was coming here this year, in the airport, I saw a couple of people, they were on the same flight with me, and they started talking, and they said, well, we usually go to Dominican Republic, but we wanted to check Mexico. And I said, wow, that's so cool. So what do you want to see? Maybe I can recommend something. Oh, no. We never leave the resort. No point, and it's very dangerous. They did not even have to tell me that they were Trump supporters. I told them, well, it's not that dangerous. You know, I live in an apartment in Playa del Carmen. Yes, but you're local, right? You're Mexican. Okay, lady, I know I have an accent, but have you seen what Mexican people look like? This ain't it. So I started taking Duolingo. So now I can say "Donde está el baño" instead of just baño. I still have no idea what people reply. I can also order in a restaurant. Also, I think some waiters disagree with me. The good thing is, by the time food comes, I usually don't remember what it was that I ordered. And also, I like surprises. So that's good. That worked out well. When we flew in Mexico, in the airport, the taxi driver said, oh, you guys from US. Wow, it's dangerous out there. Great. Yeah, US government now has worse reputations than Mexican cartels. At least with cartel, you usually do something stupid before they put you on ice. So, I do love travel, and I'll just tell you a couple of things I observed while traveling. You know those Galapagos turtles? They're really scary. I mean, they are huge. I was afraid to stand next to one. I'm like, I know they're not carnivores, but how do you know this is not the day they decided to cheat on their diet? In South and Central America, forests have usually very descriptive names. Like if you go to rainforest, you know it's gonna pour. If you go into cloud forest, you see the clouds touching the treetops. In monkey forest, it's chatter of monkeys everywhere. Tequila forest was a bit disappointing. Okay, what else should I tell you? Food is amazing in Europe, especially Italy and France. But I feel like there is some, false advertisement. I look at people and everybody's thin and slim and trim, and I gained 3 pounds just reading the menu. What else? We were observing a bunch of sea lions, and they behave just like humans do. There were like maybe a dozen or so big sea lions just sleeping. There were females and some babies around, and this big sea lion male was walking around, starting to like poke one and the other, grumbling all the time. 15 wives and none is ever in a mood. It's not my fault if we go extinct. The adolescents were trying to mooch milk off their moms, and mom's like, get a job, you're too old. Well, a bunch of iguanas in the bushes were watching all of that while arguing who has the longest tail. Did not even notice that female left 5 minutes ago with the one male that was less self-absorbed. I'm telling you, human behavior. Okay, is anybody timing me, by the way? No. Oh, okay, so I can go as long as I want because it's my job. Okay. All right, there is a house around here which is surprisingly has a butcher shop on the second floor and a vet clinic on the first. Whose brilliant market idea was that? And how do you think those businesses benefiting from the proximity? I don't know what kind of symbiosis is going there, but I would not patronize either. All right, what else shall I tell you? People in Eastern Europe, they're not very friendly. I was in Poland once, and I was taking a bus. I tried to talk to the guy sitting next to me. He jumped out the window. And I don't look that scary. But on a serious note, do take that trip. I mean, even if you are like me and you come back from Scotland with a sunburn and from Mexico with pneumonia, at least you have something to tell your children. Thank you and good night.